to the Lone Star State and Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this was once Clutch City. Now it's no doubt the land of threes.
Oh, Ed, do you smell that? There's some seasoning going on out there. There's going to be some cooking tonight.
It could be sizzling here this evening. Let's get ready for the opening tip. Jay, two of the best in the West, and in this modern era of NBA basketball, these two are the prototypes in terms of launching threes.
And Ed, in this ball game, everybody's going to be paying attention to the superstars, the Kevin Durant's, the Steph Curry's, the James Harden's, the CP3's. But I'm focused on one of the most underrated players on Houston, Clint Capella. He got drafted 25th in the year 2014, a great pickup by Daryl Morey. And this young man leads the league in rebounding and field goal percentage. His ability to set hard screens, knock down the mid-range shot, and clean up the glass for the Rockets could be the difference.
Clint Capella, fourth-year native of Switzerland. Jay, catch your breath. A lot of firepower right there. Here's Harden with the rock. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Harden here against Steph. For three, his first effort off the mark. Durant across the timeline. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Curry. And the rebound taken down by Houston. To Capella. Shot for James Harden. James Harden missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Durant, defended by Melo. Jumper's good. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer, no. He's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Thompson to Durant. 4-3. He engulfed him that time. To Harden. Launches it home.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Who left in Houston? Luka Mute to the Clippers, Trevor Ariza to Phoenix. So, Jay, how do the Rockets adapt without two key wing defenders this year?
Well, other guys need to step up. I think you need to see P.J. Tucker step up. Gerald Green, we all know how explosive he is offensively, but he needs to make that applicable to the defensive end. Michael Carter-Williams is another big acquisition. He's a bigger guard who can use his length to deter shots. And also another kid, Markel Brown, who played at Oklahoma State, extremely athletic, explosive on the perimeter. If these guys can do it by committee, that might be enough to eclipse the Golden State Warriors.
Anthony, tough matchup against Durant. Fires the three. That won't go. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Now your practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
Curry cleans it up. Offensive board. Blocked by Chris.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Anthony to Harden. Beyond the arc for three. No good. That's great defense. To Thompson. From the painted area. Won't go down. Capella to Paul. Down low, Capella to Chris. Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Golden State.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Trailing by 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. The rebound comes down to Paul. To Gerald Green. Shot from the lane won't go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Livingston sizing up Green. That one out of bounds off a rocket. It remains Warrior basketball. Trying to cash in, add 2 points to the board.
You a bitch,
Ed,
bro.
did you see what this pass just
Scrappy
did?
ass bitch.
Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Paul takes aim at Livingston. Has a chance, and he buries it.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. 12-6 our score. The rebound belongs to Houston. Harden with it up top. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. With the dunk.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Warriors have the basketball. Livingston against Chris Paul. Going launch beyond the arc. Cleans the offensive glass to Green. Fires the
Can't
three.
shoot threes, man.
And the Rockets have the rebound.
Low 3-point rate.
Lets it fly from long range. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Iguodala to bring it up. Down 8 to Green. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3. Cut it off.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your
Hard
side.
stand.
I don't know how that shot went
Need
in, but and one.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Jay, last year, Rockets 65-17. Good for #1 record in the West. What's going to be good enough this year for the Rockets to get to the NBA Finals?
Well, you need CP3 to be healthy. If he's healthy, you can make an argument that the Rockets may have won the Western Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors, but also I think James Harden needs to continue to build on his play in the playoffs in particular. Everybody knows about how great he was during the regular season, but those last 6 games against the Golden State Warriors, he really struggled from the three-point line. He shot 37% during the regular season. He shot 20% in the Western Conference Finals.
Iguodala to bring it up. Down 3. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And whether you're moving north or south,
I would have held it any longer.
you got to be
Goddamn, that motherfucker would have goddamn hit the bottom of the motherfucking shot.
That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Harden to Paul. Here's a chance from long range. And Chris Paul, quick catch and shoot there. 4-3. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
Screen coming. Tucker matched up with Iguodala. He gets it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Durant. Oh, whistle.
Come on, bro.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Has a look. It's good.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And gets both to drop at the line. It's Cook with the basketball. Now down 6.
Yeah.
Won't go.
He
He needs some work on his side given how they're defending.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Michael Carter-Williams against the KG veteran Iguodala. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Okay. Got Cousin out here. Let's go then. Let's go. We love it.
Carter-Williams with it up top. Lead stands at 7. Oh, blocked by Green. That one out of bounds off a rocket.
Good hustle. Good hustle. Good hustle. Good hustle. Good hustle. Good hustle. Good hustle.
It's Golden State basketball.
Okay.
For 3, drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep. Ed, you ready for another fun fact about the Houston Rockets?
Let's do it.
Okay, the team was established in 1967 and was given the name the Rockets because San Diego was the home to many space-age manufacturers. When the team eventually moved to Houston, the name still fit, given Houston's association with NASA.
Wow, so Houston, we have a problem? All of that associated with space? Who knew?
Are you saying that because Carmelo Anthony's in town?
No, Apollo 13. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Carter-Williams. 4-3. That no good. Off the mark. Iguodala to bring it up. Down 4. To Green. Fires the 3. Not that time. To Carter-Williams. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Livingston against Gordon.
No, he gonna run in the
Baseline
circle.
drive. Livingston driving, but the shot won't go down.
Be a puppet. Excuse me, cousins.
Come on. Drive baseline, but the shot won't go to Cousins. Beyond the arc for 3, and DeMarcus Cousins. You give him space, he can burn you. Hits the 3.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough wide open 3.
God, that. Man, that's cool.
Warriors have the basketball. Almost unlucky bounce. Gordon matched up with Livingston. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. First half in the books with the Rockets in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Curry into the front court. His guys down 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target.
Well, to pass it, that's different. I ain't passing.
Which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Warriors last year had to go on the road, win a Game 7 at Houston to take the West. Jay, you know Steve Kerr wants to see his team play better at home, make sure they get home court advantage.
Especially because this is the last year at Oracle Arena. And when you have a team that can play with a sense of urgency that is as talented as this Golden State Warriors team is, you better watch out. They slacked off last year. They were 29-12 at home. Now, that's a pretty amazing record at home, but let me tell you why they slacked off. The 3 years prior to that combined, they were 114-9. I think we're going to see that Golden State Warrior team from those years instead of the one from last year.
Not going down here. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Draymond Green all in one motion. Give it to him for three.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense. You can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
And Green able to clear the rebound. Curry to bring it up. Up 6. Kevin Durant, 3 for 6 now. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen, watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Steph Curry, guarded by CP3. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Anthony to Paul. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there. Utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Gets a shot up, off the mark. Harden to Capella. Not done yet. And the rebound
get the
taken
fuck
in by
out of here,
Thompson.
man.
To
I
Durant.
got you, homeboy. That string sniping shit.
Kevin Durant, 4 out of 7.
Report your bitch ass again.
One guy you need to trust.
coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Rockets in control of the basketball. Paul, defended by Steph Curry. Here's a chance from long range, off the iron, no good. And they call the foul. Careful there, Chick.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Durant across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead. From long range, and the rebound taken in by the Rockets. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
To Thompson for three. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Anthony matched up with Durant. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Ah, Steph Curry. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Not going down for him this time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Durant with the basketball up top. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Kevin Durant. With that, he's 5 for 9.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Fast pace, Mike D'Antoni giving his guys a breather. It's Rockets ball. Carter Williams. Shot from the lane won't go. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Green with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Carter Williams. Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Short jumper off the mark. Gerald Green against KD. That misses with 2 seconds to go. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with the lead.
Just a reminder today, folks, if our team wins the game and scores 100 points tonight, everyone gets free.
James Harden at the controls.
Hey, come set me one.
Beyond the arc for 3. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. To Curry. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 0, Marquise Chris.
Harden takes aim at Damian Jones. To Anthony. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team on top by 8. Trying to cash in and strokes it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Thompson. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. And splash. Klay Thompson. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Go. Try to send in your ticket number, bro, but you got your messages blocked. I sent it to your other profile. My fault, I forgot. I sent it to your other profile. My fault. I sent it to your other profile. Send it to the other profile for you. Good luck on that too. Didn't you? Make sure they get both of your profiles also. Since you think you're doing something slick. Ric Flair. You know what I'm talking about?